We're going to try and get the stuff to sort out Palkia. And yeah, hopefully finish the game maybe? I'm not entirely sure. What? Whee! I have to go down. Oh Christ. I'm not sure where I'm going. Dee 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 dee. Is it in here? Hello. Oh, it is. Okay. Cool. What a curious cave. I feel some extraordinary power here, as if the world itself was created in this very place. What do you think, Leon? Taking into consideration my knowledge of ores, my skill at mining, and the strength of Sigu's moves, I think you'd better leave an extraction work up to us. Wouldn't you say? Question mark, question mark, question mark. They're gonna have to ask you to stop right. Is it gonna be the 3 girls? Yep. What the jeez? Oh, come on. Who's there? We don't have any time to waste with... Clover? We haven't seen you since you walked out on the clan. Where have you been all this time? I don't have to tell you nothing. Look, you can carry on digging out that treasure after, and then you'll give it to us. I don't know why you'd even look so surprised. It's not as if you were hard to follow. What we seek may be a precious treasure, but this isn't about how valuable it is. We need it to restore this awful sky to normal. Ah! That earnest getting 2 shoes out of yours is what made me leave the Pearl Clan in the first place. Enough! I don't care why any of you ran off to play bandit, but I won't let you get in Leon's way. There are 3 of you and 3 of us. Let's go, Tiana. You take charm. Okay? I bring good luck to my sisters wherever I go, and ill luck to anyone who crosses our paths. I'm the eldest, and I'll be your unlucky charm. Especially in this, the battle of a lifetime. Yeah, we've heard it all before, love. Go, my super effective against you Pokemon! And get out of here. You tell him, Samurott. Genjar. Oh no, I'm sleepy. And dead. Good job, Samurott. Well, you are rather formidable. You fought me like how many times now, love? I've beat you every time. Come on, Clover. Why not come back to the Diamond Clan? Times are changing, we're changing, and we could really use someone as strong as you are. Are you joking? I've got no interest in living back in that place with all the stupid rules. Look, we'll let you keep your treasure this time, but you better do something about that sky. You're as strong as ever, Tiana. Maybe you really can do something about that monstrous creature at the top of the mountain. But even if you do, the next time we meet, you won't escape without a beating. Remember that. Girl, you're never gonna beat me. Shut it. Honestly, those three. What did they even come here for? Oh well, I'll heal up everyone's Pokemon. Thank you. The coin that I remember never hesitated to help someone in need, even if she groused as she did so. Is that groused? I want to say groused. I don't know what it means, but yeah. I suspect they may have been worried about us, perhaps even wanting to help. Then they should have just said so. What a pain they are hiding behind all that attitude. I was able to extract some of that origin ore, or whatever it is you wish to call it. I suppose it'd better go with you, Tiana. Aw, Slicky's kinda cute. A piece of origin ore. Cool. That was surprisingly easy. We're gonna get attacked or something. No, you simply failed to recognize my skill. You ought to be praising my hard work, honestly. I knew we could count on you, Leon. No wonder Cleveland recognizes you as a worthy warden. Let's hurry back to Mr. Professor and show him what we got. That Laventon's got sound judgment, plus knowledge to spare despite his silly streak. Okay. Can we just fly there? Sweet! Hello! So this is the stone of creation's beginning. The origin ore. I can't remember what voice I did for him now. Yes, one can certainly feel an imposing aura emanating from it. Could this be the feeling of the very origin itself? I've been meaning to ask you since you brought that up, but the origin of what exactly? Of everything by the sound of it? Exactly, my girl. Now then, back we go to Jubilife Village. Here you are, Professor Laventon. What remains of the red chain, broken as it may be? Splendid! Even in pieces, I think we'll find it still perfectly fit for purpose. We're jolly lucky you had the foresight to pick up all these broken bits back at the temple. You're up next, Tiana. Time for, whatever we're calling that stone. I handed over the origin ore. The fragments of the red chain collected at great personal risk by the Pearl Clan. Then the Stone of Creation's beginning, which we first learned of thanks to the Diamond Clan. And now it's time for the Galaxy team to play its part and turn these items into a proper vessel. Ray, my boy! You are one of our team's greatest craftspeople. Could I ask you to do the honours? Heck, just wait, Tiana. You'll finally see what I'm truly capable of. This may take us some time. Perhaps the rest of you had best wait outside while we work. Okay, bye. Go ahead, Headache. Come on, Mr. Professor. Wish they'd hurry it up in there. I'm starting to suspect all your prattling about the value of time is cover for your own impatience. If sitting back and waiting actually solved things, I'd sit forever because that would be using time well. Unlike this. We've done it, Tiana! It's complete! I dub it the Origin Ball! If the message conveyed to our good clan leader can be believed, then this should allow you to catch the Pokemon that has appeared at the Temple of Sinnoh. Ooh, that's nice looking. It's very ruby red. These Pokeballs of yours are full of wonders. To think the fate of all Hisui could rest in something so tiny. It's interesting how catching a Pokemon in one of these things brings the two of you closer together. Whoa, hold on, it's that voice. I hear it in my head again. You mean Dialga? Yeah, but didn't I catch Dialga? Seems like Mighty Dialga is willing to lend its strength to this fight. That's what it's telling me. That's certainly excellent news. The Diamond Clan's almighty Sinnoh, or perhaps I should say Dialga, is fearsomely powerful. Everything's ready now, Tiana. Take the Origin Ball and hurry back to the Temple of Sinnoh together with Dialga. Okay. Like, just Dialga, or, Oops, that's not what I wanted. That's not what I wanted either. Hang on. Okay, I want to go to my Pokemon thing, because I don't think Dialga's in my party. That's not my Pokemon thing. You're going to have to wait, whoever you are. Dialga is in there. Okay, so... I don't know why half these things are in my party, I'm not going to lie. Let's just take Haunter out there. If it's a water dragon, it's only weak to, I think, fairy and dragon, so... That has a dragon move, but do I have any thing with fairy? That has... Okay, hang on. I'm gonna have to take some of my stuff out, I think. Wait, that has Dragon Pulse, actually. So I should keep that. That's not going to be good, because it's going to be weak. I mean, that does have Hypnosis on too, but it's a lower level. Let's grab Sylveon. I don't know if I like... It's like a one catch, like easy catch. I have no idea. Let's see. Anything else that's like fairy in here? Like, you might have a dragon move. No, you don't. I mean, I could probably teach it a dragon move, but... Wait, that is dragon, but then do I want to use dragon against dragon? It doesn't even have a dragon move anyway. So we'll just ignore that. Okay, I think that's what we're gonna be working with. Which isn't too bad, okay. Let's switch to Dialga Wowgy. So what items have I got here? Have I not got an Origin Ball in my thing? Okay, so I have to like... Oh Christ, that scared me, that Steelix did. I think I should be okay, I hope. Right. Hello. And here you are, lost one. Ready to face your fate atop Mount Coronet? It seems a vicious battle might await you. I'll go where I must. Oh, well said! Now, hearken to my words, young ones. Time cannot be severed from space, nor space from time. The being you will encounter on the Temple of Sinnoh is Palkia, ruler of all space. If it is allowed to run wild, space itself will warp and bend here in Hisui, and eventually the very world may be broken. But you have the aid of its counterpart, Dialga, the ruler of time, and therein lies hope. Balance will be brought to time and space, and the world can once again be as it should. Now take Dialga at your side and make for the Temple of Sinnoh once more. Well, that's where I'm going. Get out my way, then. I must say, this is quite the intriguing village. Perhaps I'll have a look around before I go. See what your... She wants some new clothes. Excuse me? Is this the time for shopping? Well, I'll hardly have time for shopping if the world ends, will I, young man? Fair point. All right, Tiana. Once you feel ready, set out. We make the Temple of Sinnoh once more. Okay, already. I guess the summit camps. I'm assuming that's where we're going to be needing to go to. Okay, that'll be the closest. Okay. So I've got to go that way. I hate that. It's like, no, I haven't stopped. Keep climbing. Oh yes, let's just collect some iron on the way, why not? Oh, God's sake, why is Volo here? Just the girl I've been waiting for. Go away, Volo, I'm busy. I know you can buy various sundries at the base camp, but I thought it might be helpful to you if I set up here, closer to the temple. I want to have front row seats if there's a chance to see the world of myth and legend. I'll probably be creeping even closer to the action once the battle actually begins. You'll just weird me. Oh, but you don't have to worry about me. I'm perfectly capable of taking care of myself. And besides, I know all too well the strength of you and your Pokemon. I've got no doubt you'll have this whole thing tied up in a neat bow before I could possibly be in any danger. Okay. That's not what I wanted. I should probably... I mean, I've got some potions, so I should be okay, I hope. Into the light! Whee! For so long, I had thought that I had to eliminate any outside element that might threaten the people of Jubilife Village, whether that meant banishing you or seeking to destroy the Pokemon of the temple. I felt it was my only path. But you've shown me that I was wrong to think in such a way. Are you ready for this challenge, recruit? Aye aye, Captain! Hey, Tiana, let's meet tomorrow together, okay? What's that supposed to mean? It's a saying we've got in the Diamond Clan. It means you hope you'll both stay safe. Perhaps it's worth listening to what the Diamond Clan has to say sometimes as well. We will support you in whatever way we can, though I doubt you'll need it. Tiana, protect Hisui and her people. Protect time and space for her Pokemon. Yes, sir. I'm kind of scared. Not gonna lie. Oh, it's a big. Oh, it's doing something. Did it just blow up the temple? Like, what the heck? Hey, Dialgi. Did you come out to do a protect? Because that's very sweet of you, even though I'm not your biggest fan. Yeah, you tell it, Dialgi. You say roar, because that is your move, roar of time. Shut up, Ninos! It looks like a centaur. Oh my, I have to dodge it? No, 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 no. Oh god! Oh god, I'm scared! I get how to dodge that bit. Oh god. Like, I get that, but I don't get how to dodge that bit. Oh, I forgot about these bits. Where the hell? What did I get hit by? Oh, that's a different thing. Okay. Oh, Jesus. Am I dead? I might be dead. Oh, God! I'm gonna die. Oh. Dialga, I guess? This looks so bizarre. Wait, is it gonna just KO Dialga in one hit? What the frick? Ah. Oh, thank God. Did I do it? I bet you there's more to the battle, isn't there? Oh, it's kind of cute. Will this actually work? Please work. Oh, that's weird. Come on, Palk. Good, Palkia. Oh, look, it's so pretty! My face is so happy. That's adorable. But this is Legends Arceus, so when do I fight Arceus is what I'm wondering. Have I still got that to go before the end of the game? She caught it! She really did it, didn't she? My eyes aren't lying, right? She actually went and caught it. Yes, oh, good show! What a catch! You contained that fearsome thing in the Origin Ball! Absolutely astounding as ever, Tiana! Thanks, Sinnoh! Just what I'd expect of my protege. Yes. So even the commander sheds a tear now and then. Never thought I'd see the day. Yes, what a sight to have witnessed. Oh no! Ouch! What gives, Commander? Not sure I deserve the sumo throne. Well, at least it seems this is no dream. Listen up, all of you. We faced a calamity unlike any we have known, but we were able to overcome it by working as one. This calls for celebration, a festival for us all. Gather your clans, this will be the greatest celebration history has ever seen. Celebrate? With the Diamond Clan? The two clans together? Huh. Well, since it turns out we were both following a true almighty sinner of our own, I guess the times when we fight over whose was wrong or right are ancient history now. I'm sure our ancestors would be shocked to see us agree, but this may well be the best path towards protecting the space we share. Let us celebrate, for today dawns a new day for all those who live in the Hisui region. Am I gonna get like some call out from Arceus or something here? No? Okay. I'm a bit confused as to where Arceus comes into this all, but alright. So is that the end? Because where's Arceus then? It's called Legends Arceus. That makes absolutely no sense to me, but I'm sure I'll find out sooner or later. I just find that very bizarre. But we can sit and enjoy the wonderful credits. Ah, the fun. Reminding us of the story of what we did. Those three sisters, the little characters we met, the Pokemon we battled, the help from Pokemon we obtained. I mean, it took me a while to get through this game. Took a lot of breaks from it, but it was definitely worth a play. So I hope you guys have been enjoying this playthrough. And I may well continue uploading some Arceus if there is more to it. I'm assuming there must be because we're at Arceus. I know I keep saying it, but I'm very, very, very confused. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoy the game if you play it yourselves, and let me know if you want to see more. That would be great. And maybe, I don't know, let me know what your thoughts are on Scarlet and Violet so far. what starter you might go for, which game you're gonna buy. Just let me know in the comments. It'll be interesting to see. Personally, I'm going for Violet. As you can probably tell, purple is my favourite colour. I've been waiting so long for a purple Pokemon game, so that is amazing. And currently, without knowing the evolutions, I am a fan of Sprigatito. If it does go to a bipedal cat like Incineroar, I don't know what I will do. It just depends on the other evolutions. So yeah, let me know, guys. Oh, that's cute. It's the celebration festival. That's cute. My ARC phone is beeping. Seek out all Pokemon. Is that telling me how I get the shiny charm? Prepare... What? But didn't I do the counterpart? I'm confused. Did I not do that? And much confusion. Or do I just have to, like, turn it in? Oh! Morning, Tiana! So the space-time rift is gone. I think this means we can finally close the book on this whole mess. Well, in any case, there's one book we can't close yet. The Pokédex. Time to get back to our official Survey Corps duty of completing it. Okay. We're going to meet in the Survey Corps office to discuss how we'll tackle the work that's left. See you there, Tiana. Yeah, I think this is about getting the shiny charm then, I guess. So let's go and have a C. Oh Jesus, so many requests. We'll get this one first. Whoops. So I trust you enjoyed yourself at the festival. Well, I wouldn't know. I'm exhausted. Indeed. That only seems natural given the crowd. I believe last night was the first time I've caught a glimpse of you making merry, Captain. Oh, that was Laventon speaking. I thought it was friggin' Silene. I believe you must be imagining things. Now, Professor Laventon, to business. What is the current state of the progress on the Pokédex? I dare say we've made quite significant progress, all in all. Though we could afford to put a little more effort into our research tasks. And of course, it's hard to know how far to go in pursuit of some reports. Certain Pokemon have only been mentioned in Hisui's legends, after all. Who knows if they're even real? Yeah, we're still relatively new to these parts. How are we to know what's true and what's not? Who's this? Pardon? Couldn't help but overhear. Oh, it's Volo. Of course it's Volo! If it's Hisuian history and legends you want, then I'm your man. Why? I've spent plenty of time studying such things instead of... I mean, while also tirelessly doing my work for the Ginkgo Guild. And I've visited many of the ruins and whatnot here in the Hisui region already. Imagine I could teach you a thing or two about any Pokemon legends in these parts. Oh no, why do I feel this is going to go wrong? Oh-ho! Music to my ears, my good fellow. Listen well, Tiana. You are to learn all you can from the Merchant Volo and work together as needed. For the sake of the Pokédex. I want to work with Volo. We, meanwhile, will also continue to gather intelligence on Pokemon by other means. Understood. I'll set up at the Heights camp then. Tiana, I'll be expecting you. Ugh. Why? And besides, I've got nothing I'd like to discuss. I've got nothing. I've got something I'd like to discuss with you too. So I hope you won't keep me waiting. Oh no. Oh no. Well. Poop. Poop is all I've got to say. Okay, well I think for now, I'll leave that there and I will see you guys next time.